What a predictable ending to a very good chapter. Because let's be honest, we all knew somehow they would try to make Taiki the prince in their upcoming play. Hello everyone and welcome to Anime Awakening, and today we're here to talk about chapter 62 of the Blue Box Manga series. A chapter in where Taiki and Chanatsu go to that rock show together and spend a bit of wholesome quality time together. But first, we need to talk about that ending. So, the girl that was going to play the prince in this play, admittedly, has no brain cells. Why? Well, she thought doing a ninja trial course right before the play was a good idea. Like, yes, these things are set up to be safe, and she may have felt confident in her own skills. But why would you risk injuring yourself right before a big play that you are an important role in? Like, seriously, why? A part of me thinks that this situation is a massive setup by Hina's friend, in order to get Taiki to be the prince and make Hina even happier. But remember, they're currently scrambling for someone to fill in the role of prince for this play. But at the moment, everyone is out enjoying themselves. But question, why not just phone someone to come back and help you out? But regardless, there are actually two people not doing anything for this play. One of them is of course Taiki, and the other is Kyo. Now I am really hoping that this manga changes direction and actually gets us Kyo to become the prince, as it would help boost Kyo's character. Because at the moment, we kind of can speculate on Kyo, but we really don't know much about him, and we haven't really had any time dedicated to him, which I think is much needed. We know that Kyo likes Hina, and he has been good friends with her for a long time. So, who knows? Kyo actually probably does know all the lines, because I think Kyo did help Hina practice a few chapters ago. Plus, Kyo is able to stay calm under pressure. If Taiki were on stage, he'll be super nervous and would get his lines wrong constantly. And the worst thing would be that it would once again make Chanatsu think that Taiki is a liar. As Taiki told Chanatsu that the prince was being played by a girl, Taiki also said that he wasn't performing, and Chanatsu knows this. Chanatsu also knows that Hina likes Taiki, so that kissing scene at the end would be very hard for Chanatsu to watch. Two things would happen. Number one, it would break Chanatsu's heart, and number two, it would make or ruin the sweet memory of today's music rock show that Taiki and Chanatsu have shared at this festival. I guess one workaround for Taiki would be, if he becomes the prince, to wear a full bunny costume. You know, have like a head or something on you so no one knows it's you when they're watching the play. This would also make the kiss between himself and Hina non-physical. This kind of reminds me of what happened in We Never Learn, where the main protagonist Yuiga went up on stage and kissed Fumino, but he was in an outfit. Chanatsu might keep telling Taiki that the bunny prince that his class had in the play was really cute, making like a little joke between them. But again, later on in the future, if they need to create more tension between Taiki and Chanatsu, the series could have it to where Hina reveals to Chanatsu that it was Taiki under that costume, again leading to those bad feelings, and of course Chanatsu thinking that Taiki once again lied. So we don't need to make Chanatsu's heart break just yet. That's a workaround. Now, I briefly mentioned the music festival, so let's go back to that topic. This was a very sweet and wholesome segment of the chapter, with our two main characters getting some time together to enjoy themselves. But on top of that, it was a great showcasing of Chanatsu's growth. We know that she's not great at communicating her feelings, especially when they're about Taiki, because she likes him. But even though she was nervous, she actually told him the reason as to why she wanted to invite him. Now, I was really surprised that this actually happened, but I'm quite glad it does, because it did lead to some character growth display from Chanatsu, even though it was interrupted by the music, so Taiki never heard the answer. Still though, the best girl in the series gave us some character development, and I enjoyed it. Throughout this segment as well, the facial expressions from all the characters were amazing. We had Taiki making Chanatsu smile. This is important. Why? Well, she invited Taiki to this event, not really sure if he would like this type of thing. So, she probably, was worried that if she invited Taiki, Taiki would find it boring, so she was nervous about that at the start as well. At the same time though, those worries were quelled quickly by Taiki saying that it's really cool. And that comment made her happy, because it means in her mind she made the right choice. We see a lot of blushing from both characters, meaning that they were happy, shy, nervous, but at the same time having a great time. And that's all we want for them. Even the goofy faces the two had were amazing, and this whole segment really showed that character growth, like I mentioned. It also showed bonding between the two characters, and it showed chemistry. So all round, it felt quite realistic. Going to a live music festival / show and you can't hear anyone, that's realistic. Because the music is always way too loud, you're always going, what? What? Say again, I can't hear you. So, honestly, that's all I really have to say for this chapter. We saw a lot of amazing things. The artwork was some of the best I've ever seen from the series. Love the panel work and the detail on it. And the series, in terms of vibe from this festival, are getting the feeling of realisticness. Yet sweet. But it's about to turn chaotic. So tell me your thoughts on this chapter in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. If you have, hit that like button. Comment your thoughts down below. Subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Alligator, matane, goodbye.